like sat in a chair in the dark. Nobody hears my confessions of loneliness echoing off of the walls of my car. It's a form of addiction, and it's officially trying to convince them I'm one with the stars, but it's more than a faulty perception of happiness that has been vacant inside of my heart. I've been falling apart. I've been stuck in this road, no sense of serenity. Mentally, I carry loads in my baggage. They question me, asking if I'm fine, but my tendencies murder the truth. This loneliness got me distressed, and I fear that eventually I'll be so stuck in my lies that it'll be me in that rearview. I need space. That's where I go. Place to escape, and nobody knows where I feel free to let things go. It's this evil that burns my soul. My hatred, my pain, all the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and down. It's here myself and all that lonely dirt road.
Give me the best of my thighs, give me the nice bit of group, but everyone arm, turn off the lights, give me a lots of pain, give me a heart of sleep, give me too many days to respect on my name, give me a list full of people that took advantage of me, and call up on every method to the right up the second evening. I'll see the man, I'm pissed. But I think you knew that already. You said that you could be trusted, but you fell back on that bullshit already. You think I'm crazy, right? Cause nobody knows what you're really like, and if I told the truth, I'll be told that I'm lying and trying to ruin your life, but you fucking knew that already. You ain't special. You're just a shadow that lurks in the dark, waiting for prey to tear them apart while you sit and laugh at the acts you commit and the people you fool because they thought you were different. You cannot beat me, I'm just one on the list full of people you wronged. Bitch, I'm healing it all. You think it's funny because you never been through the trauma. I hate the fact that I need to say this, but keep all that energy if it should happen to your baby brother or mama. So you this is a warning because what's coming next may numb all the pain with big pharma. Now I ain't the one to cast judgment, but that's just a good way to get some back karma. So please continue to laugh, but that is some shit you cannot take back. You may be so aggressive you should have expected. What would have happened after the fact? Run that shit back. All your apologies don't seem cracked. This ain't even sorry you scared you got caught. Let me show you what it's like when you're flashing back. Maybe it was me, maybe I shouldn't have gone out that night and it wouldn't have gotten so ugly. Maybe I'm blaming myself. Maybe I thought I could trust you because you always said that you love me. Maybe you think I'm naive. Maybe in reality you have no power. That's why you need me on my knees. Yo, it's all a trick. I hate myself when I say hate you ain't God. That makes me so sick. You were the problem. I'm in the depths of my own little hell until everyone thinks I'm a bitch. You and me open now. I'm just exposed, man. What part of know that you get? And if I'm being really, I'll say that they care, but I know they do not give a shit. So why the abuse? How could you do that? You leave a negative impact, not knowing what you do always comes back. You got a smile on your face, but your heart is pitch black. And I'm letting everyone in your life know that it's a fucking trap. I need help, but y'all can't help with that. I kept my head down, kept my mouth shut, and tried to defend you, but I'm so that fuck yourself. You're wrong, but it's that the source of my pain and panic attacks. You're insane, they're insane. I can't believe the things you're saying, but what's so serious, baby? Are you so surprised after you drove me crazy? You forgot that I was dangerous and even stronger than before. You forgot that you took my whole life, so now you owe me yours. You forgot about that night when I haven't burned inside my brain. I'm stuck inside an asylum, but tonight I will escape. You forgot to carry shame. You forgot that I'm insane. You forgot that coming and see out my fucking name. Feeling violent. Go figure. I'm now in the mood to watch you be disfigured. You can't keep your hands away, so I think I'll cut off your fingers. Then I'll chop them up real nice and toss them in my blender. To my kitchen. You're fucking sick. Here's a spoonful of your medicine, you fucking prick. I don't even want to know what kind of person does that shit. You know it's just a power trip. But stripping you of all of it, I'm making you my bitch. Let me explain, it's more than just a couple mistakes. It's darker than it actually looks. This makeup hides all of my pain. I don't trust you, it's not the same. Everything you say is fake. That's why I'm holding up a mirror so you can stare that monster in you in the fucking face. This is what you get. Did you think you were immune to repercussions? What did you honestly expect? Do you think I'm not angry, have no feelings? Or maybe you don't know you cut too deep and now I'm bleeding. Maybe you think that I'm this close to just retreating. Or maybe, just maybe, you'll never fucking care, and the shred of remorse that's even there is justified by what you tell yourself at night. I'm coming for your throat because karma didn't bite, but just remember I gave you a chance to make all of this right. You asked for all this shit. It's not my fault that you. Stop saying I need to move on when you don't know what it's like. Stop saying it can't be that bad when you weren't there that night. Stop making excuses for the rapists and the creeps. Stop acting like we're the problem because we chose not to be weak.
Yeah, day my life, I'm a king in every domain. Pawn me off to the matrix, I bet you I still reign. Storming through every beat, how I thunder and bring the pain. You would think a tornado hit, how I mix it up when I sang. Radiation from these Hollywood stars that's causing the cancer. Keeping up with the Joneses and chains obeying your master. Rap is a plantation, make you slave and demand you. Help them pick up the crop that they use to cook propaganda. Microdose through the media, poison, mislead the youth. Make them believe distort their realities, bend the truth. Water down education, take the God of the schools. Have you worshiping idols to push political views? I'm a renegade. For what I say, not what I wear. The car I drive and the money you think I got to spare. I'm called to duty, I'm modern with all my warfare. But I don't get paid by the devil, so when my millions there, there's no gravity, weakness, or any atrophy. I invest in myself. My stocks rise and it actually bonds people together. I mutually fund humanity. Bank on jacks, it's tax free to gas me. This new election got me pondering things inside my mind. I'm taking President Trump in the game while biding my time. They all want World War III, and I see all the signs, so I'm mad shooting these bars. My columns blind, take your brain and free it, transport it to another place. As your speech free if you can't speak, if they disagree. I see OnlyFans models grossing hundreds of K's, but you get canceled for agreeing with Tristan and Andrew Tate. Atomic, a bomb like Oppenheimer. Stake in the game is a harsh reminder. The beef I took is the rarest kind. They label me major, but always minor in the folk tactics and promotional styles I used to engage the masses. Running the game, but when I spaz, they blame it on lactic acid. Cause they know I'm automatic. I don't miss they move the basket. They say I'm out of my mind, but I'm the one who's conscious, rapping, living way below my means, avoiding baby mama advances. Thinking for myself and not getting tricked into political stances. Semantics, trigger words, gaslighting, or semantics. If America's printing money, then why the hell am I paying taxes? Global warming's real, detrimental, and problematic. But I'm not buying an electric car because all they'll do is control and crash it. Like the stock market. First destroy the nuclear family. The women are easier targets. Call it toxic masculinity until they get it to fight the wars they started. Incentivize single motherhood, then promote it through the music department. And call dads trash and thought-provoking music, literal garbage. No wonder the youth of soul authority soft. Easily influenced, lack stability, self-awareness, and gasoline rhythm, and ADHD is overdiagnosed. Kids know that I focus. They've had an iPad since 2, and that algorithm's potent, but I'm off that. Switching gears. D12 with the bar 6, then I move shift, then I'm in the clear. And that bay like the Buccaneers. Tempo with the flow. I'll put it in cruise, cause my control's approaching speeds of top 5 and potentially the GOAT. But no, for real, I just turned 30 years old. I've been beat down, stepped on, cheated on, and broke. I was invisible as Daniel and became Dax and awoke into a lifestyle where I wish I had an invisibility cloak. Ain't that funny? You like you more when you have money. I do stupid, but ain't no dummy, and I know if the castle stops, some of you wouldn't love me, and that's why I value respect. Cause you can love me and hurt me, but if you respect and fear losing me, you'll always second guess. Come correct, return text in like 30 minutes or less, and make sure when you're around me, you always have good breath. Not manipulate me with sex, then divorce me because you're not happy, and take half of my wealth and say you need to go find yourself. What the fuck? Actually, I don't trust because I'm a Christian. Jesus died on the cross for my sins, and I'm forgiven. These verses take to the church and help you with mental illness. That's why I don't call it music, I call it zero religion. That's why I'm quitting rap, the religion's being abused. Rap used to tell a story, and now it's all for the views. I look around at the world, turn on the TV and news, and it feels like I'm on the Truman Show. So what do? I go to the gym and carry the heaviest weight I can find, building up my strength, that's sharpening my mind. With books like the Bible, I could run for miles. I pour a hole in my sneakers, trying to lead the blind, trying to lift the weight that's pulling down mankind, trying to spark a change in this darkness. Now I feel heartless. I gave you 10 years, you ignored me. That made me this monster who promised the truth, regardless of what the mainstream wants. I pop culture with each and every song. The devil's dancing, I will not fall. No longer rebuke Working with every lyrical concept as a response. From Matthew to Mark to Luke to Genesis back to John. I said King James. These kids think I'm talking about LeBron. I could lead land and travel to every country abroad and disperse heat. May God have mercy on those trying to hurt me. And if I'm not worthy of bearing this cross, I pray I fall off and get a regular job. Back when nobody called. Back when happiness wasn't fleeting. Even though I was barely eating and couldn't even afford to be in my feelings. I'm trying to take what you heathens. Anxiety, thoughts of depression, I'm barely breathing. Mama told me this life is a test. Most people cheating, looking at others' papers, copying and agreeing, using makeup to cover up scars and adhesions, masking pain with addictions, using it to fight demons, watching porn and allowing these women to be the weakest and getting naked for money and sucking guzzling semen. And in the midst of a preaching, I hit my knees in agreement, understood the assignment, expectations and reasons. Hollywood's Babylon and they hell right underneath. It's the reason they feel the need to proceed and reject Jesus, regardless if you believe it. Money, power, and fame corrupts morality standards. Mutes and muddies the brain. I've seen it for myself, held and pushed it away. Spoke the ugly truth, turned to a renegade.
You know, I get even me, on the anchor, are you done? Open door and I'm on. And the day drive you mad. Yet you're following me, the cycle path, and the cycle path. If you get the password right, huh? You can rate your type. It's sending messages, they never end. It's a whole lot of messages for just a friend. Oh no, the right phone. It's all last night. I did the element on your side. For me, on a shoe. Now you're doing me now. It isn't me, everyone care, how you going? Alexandra and Dama. It's a guy that drives you mad. You're calling me the psychopath. I'm the guy that lost me. You're the all about in the side. In a pony or a last week. Now you're giving me that. I should even meet her. The end thought, how you going? If I was one girl in Dama. You're the guy that drives you mad. Yet you're calling me the psychopath. I'm the psychopath. I'm the psychopath. I'm a psycho. I'm a psychopath. I'm a psycho. Got to be kidding. Paying your bills, I'm paying your bills. Where you're at, you're switching positions.